is about set for one fall, is a triple threat match. Introducing the participants first, from West Palm Beach, Florida, weighing 235 pounds, Ted DiBiase.
Well, a third-generation superstar. Last night, his father, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Tonight, young Ted takes his first step to creating his own legacy. 22 years after his father King made his WrestleMania debut.
Well, young Ted has quite the hill to climb tonight, if you ask me. Randy Orton has been waiting, chomping at the bit for this match, and as a matter of fact, I can't wait to see it.
Introducing next from Marietta, Georgia, weighing 223 pounds, Cody Rhodes.
Of course, the son of WWE Hall of Famer Dusty Rhodes. We are the future of the WWE, was Rhodes' quote a couple of weeks ago. And Matt, he says the 18 months of verbal tirades, physical abuse, and temper tantrums at the hands of Randy Orton are over.
Well, Cody Rhodes is the seed of a dream, and tonight is an opportunity for Cody Rhodes to establish himself as an individual, and what better place than right here at WrestleMania.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 245 pounds, Randy Orton.
He is the son of WWE Hall of Famer Cowboy Bobble. 18 months ago, Randy Orton formed Legacy. Second and third generation stars, which had a winning pedigree. And when they did, including WWE title reigns for Randy Orton. But King, it's only natural as confidence grew in DiBiase and Rhodes that they would want to fly away from the nest as they are doing here tonight.
Why is that only natural? Why not keep a cohesive, successful unit together? I don't agree with what Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase have done.
I understand where you're coming from, King, but remember, the WWE is about individual achievement. It's about leaving a legacy. The difference with Randy Orton is that this is his destiny and not his legacy.
And the difference with Randy Orton, guys, in this matchup, he's walking into a 2-on-1 handicap affair pretty much, despite the fact that it's triple threat. Remember, Rhodes and DiBiase have said, we don't care which one of us wins this match, as long as Randy Orton loses.
Triple threat rules, we'll see all three superstars in the ring at the same time. It provides for a truly unpredictable environment.
Well, you see, this is a triple threat match. Every man's supposed to be for himself, but you see, Ted DiBiase, Cody Rhodes standing side by side. It's going to be basically a 2-on-1 handicap match, if you ask me. These two young men, we're going to find out how successful they're going to be once they're out from under the wings of their mentor, the man that created Legacy, Randy Orton.
First man to gain pinfall or submission will win this triple threat match.
I just think this is a classic case of biting the hand that feeds you. Randy Orton put these two young men where they are today, and now they're turning their back on him.
Well, Randy Orton realizing he's in trouble early, trying to keep the numbers game at bay, at least in the beginning of this matchup. DiBiase, Rhodes making their first appearances ever at WrestleMania. Ooh, Randy Orton
almost took DiBiase's head off.
Here for a seventh time. And Randy Orton eliminates Rhodes early. Now he goes to work on DiBiase.
Yeah, I think Randy Orton was expecting this. He's not going to be surprised at this any two-on-one attack. Look out, Randy.
And DiBiase with a nice drop kick underneath the chin. And DiBiase kick to the jaw. And here's where it's dangerous for Randy. He's on his back. 2-on-1 assault at the hands of DiBiase and Rhodes.
As long as Randy Orton had the upper hand. But now this is going to be bad.
Randy Orton has claimed it's every man for himself in this type of matchup. However, Rhodes and DiBiase have been hell-bent on trying to destroy Randy Orton.
Do you guys see, does this remind you of anything?
Yeah, it reminds me of what Randy Orton does to his opponents.
Yeah, these guys are using what they learned from Randy Orton against him now.
As every good student should.
Every good student should turn against their mentor.
No, every good student should use what they learn.
Resembles what we've seen in recent weeks with DiBiase and Rhodes.
Oh, this could be bad.
Real bad. The assault continues.
You can hear the disapproval of over 70,000 fans here at WrestleMania. They don't like what DiBiase and Rhodes are doing. I mean, this is supposed to be a triple threat match.
It's supposed to be. Randy Orton, the 6-time world champion, was trying to fight back, but again, this is a 2-on-1 assault. DiBiase and Rhodes are world-class athletes. Gloating in the spotlight of their first WrestleMania.
Come on, Randy. Come on, Randy.
Yeah, what'll happen once Rhodes and DiBiase eliminate Orton?
I think that the youngsters made a mistake letting Randy get back to his feet. Randy Orton is extremely dangerous.
Well, they've got Orton in a corner, and this is bad.
Oh, man. I mean, Rhodes and DiBiase are eventually going to have to go at each other if they eliminate Orton.
Has just oozed the bodies of both those men in recent months. And Randy Orton trying to fight back. Orton desperately. Now he turns on DiBiase. And DiBiase with a clothesline. Orton trying to somehow muster some offense. And the numbers game caught up with him again.
Smart move by DiBiase. He followed Randy Orton right into those ropes and caught Randy turning around with a huge clothesline. Oh, high and low. Wow.
Well, King, DiBiase and Rhodes are doing what they said they were going to do. Punish Randy Orton.
It's at a very disturbing pace as well.
Ooh, methodical. Padless knee to the skull. Now look at DiBiase, goes for the cover, hooks the leg, and now Rhodes.
Suddenly we realize these guys aren't on the same page.
Some dissension in the ranks.
Which one of them said we don't care who wins between the two of us?
They've both been saying it for weeks. Cody Rhodes going for the Alabama slam, and he connects to Orton. This could be over. Rhodes looks to pin Randy Orton, hooks the leg, and this time it's DiBiase's turn to break up the near fall.
Oh, here we go.
The meltdown is beginning.
Yeah.
The implosion seems to be complete.
Well, it was just a matter of time. Now we have a triple threat match.
This works in the favor of Randy Orton.
Rhodes and DiBiase beating the heck out of each other. Orton buys himself some time.
Yeah, a little R&R over there.
Perhaps a future WrestleMania main event right here, Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase.
I think Rhodes realized there that Randy Orton was creeping back to his feet. Common enemy yet again. Whoa! Cody Rhodes runs into the clothesline. And suddenly here comes Orton.
Orton is fired up.
The Mad Dog Power Slam. What does the Viper have left?
Maybe an RKO?
The WWE's Apex Predator is on the hunt.
The Viper always has an RKO lurking. Well, look at this. Ooh, backbreaker.
Watch it. And DiBiase.
DiBiase just lying in wait outside the ring, sensing that Orton was going to go for that. Oh,
Wait, nobody home as Orton scoops out of the way. And Rhodes Rhodes takes out DiBiase.
That's Randy Orton's WrestleMania experience, always knowing what's going on around the rings at all times.
Triple threat rules. First man to gain pinfall or submission will win here tonight at WrestleMania. DiBiase trying desperately to get back in this. Oof. Okay, we've seen this. Okay, we've seen this many times.
Many superstars that fell victim to...
But I don't believe we've ever seen this.
You gotta be kidding me! A double DDT from Orton!
Orton lashes out at his former pupils.
You see the look on Orton's face, it's like trance-like. He's in another place right now.
The demented, twisted mind of Randy Orton has come to life. The Viper is coiled.
Oh, don't turn around, Cody Rhodes. You're not gonna like the view. Wait a minute, something's happening here. What now?
Randy
Oh,
Orton
no!
punt! Orton punts Cody Rhodes. Look at from behind. DiBiase looking to take advantage. Going for Dream Streets.
No!
Orton counters. RKO! Orton pins the man who cost him the WWE title last month in the chamber.
This match, Randy Orton!
King Randy Orton brought out the big weapon, the punt, to thwart the numbers game of Legacy.
Yeah, but that was a little disturbing.
Matt, Randy Orton did what he had to do to win.
Again, the WrestleMania experience of Randy Orton comes into play. When the odds were seemingly against the Viper, Randy Orton rises above.